This is Tony T here from Tony'sPicks.com with our free college football pick show here. Week 13, part 4. We'll have 9 more games for you here on Saturday. We'll have this done by Friday night. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. And if you're looking for my best bets, my pre and plays, click that link in the description. That'll take you to my page here at Tony'sPicks.com. All right, let's get it started here with this show. We start with East Carolina and North Texas. East Carolina now 6-4 after their 38-31 road win at Tulsa. The Pirates gained 536 yards, 222 rushing for 5.3 yards a carry. Defensively, they allowed 399 yards to the Golden Hurricanes with 293 passing on 33 attempts. Caden Hauser, 24 of 37 passing for 314 yards with a touchdown and 3 picks. North Texas fell to 5-5. A 48-27 road defeated UTSA. The Mean Green put up 480 yards, 239 rushing for 9.6 yards a carry. Defensively, they allowed 681 yards to the Roadrunners with 379 passing on 43 attempts. Chandler Morris, 21 of 36 passes for 241 yards with a touchdown and 2 picks. ECU on the road getting inaccurate quarterback play. Their pass defense on the road allows 8.1 yards per pass attempt. The Mean Green has defended the pass at home well by allowing a 52% completion rate for 5.7 yards per pass attempt. East Carolina 1-3 to the spread on the road, facing teams that average 31 points per game or greater. North Texas 8-3 to the spread at home against the AAC. Pick here will be North Texas set -2.5. All right, next up we have Pittsburgh and Louisville college football pick here for Saturday. Pittsburgh fell to 7-3 after their 24-20 home defeat to Clemson. The Panthers gained 438 yards, 88 rushing for 2.7 yards a carry. On defense, they allowed 346 yards to the Tigers, 58 rushing for 2.1 yards a carry. Eli Holstein missed the game due to a concussion and is questionable here. Nate Yarnold completed 24 of 54 passes for 350 yards with a touchdown and pick. Louisville drops a 6-4, a 38-35 road defeat at Stanford. The Cardinals gained 406 yards, 83 rushing for 2.2 yards a carry. Tyler Shaw, 26 of 39 passing for 270 yards with a touchdown and pick. Pittsburgh quarterback situation a concern here in this road spot. The Panthers' offensive form poor as in their past 3 games, allowing 3.3 yards per rush, 5.8 yards per pass attempt. They've struggled in pass defense over this period. Louisville's offense works at home as they put up 43 points a game, 5.8 yards per rush, 9.2 yards per pass attempt. They defend the run well at home. Pittsburgh 1-6 to the spread as a road underdog. Louisville 11-3 to the spread as a home favorite here. The pick here will be Louisville -8. All right, next up we have Louisiana Tech and Arkansas for action on Saturday. We got Louisiana Tech here 4-6 after their 12-7 road win at Western Kentucky. The Bulldogs gained 277 yards, 209 rushing for 4.3 yards a carry. On defense, they allowed 215 yards to the Hilltoppers with 63 rushing for 2.9 yards a carry. Evan Bullock 12 of 15 passing for 66 yards. Arkansas fell to 5-5, a 20-10 home defeat to Texas. The Razorbacks put up 231 yards, 82 rushing for 1.3 yards a carry. Defensively, they allowed 316 yards to the Longhorns with 139 rushing for 3.4 yards per rush. Halen Green here, 17 of 25 passing for 149 yards and a pick. Louisiana Tech on the road averages 15 points per game as they rush for 3.2 yards per rush and average 5.9 yards per pass attempt. The Razorbacks offense in good form. Look at their past 3 games, put up 33 points a game, running for nearly 5.5 yards per carry, and passing for 10.1 yards per pass attempt. Pick here, Arkansas -22. Next up, we got Missouri and Mississippi State. Missouri now 7-3 after their 34-30 road defeat at South Carolina. The Tigers gained 381 yards, 144 rushing for 3.9 yards a carry. On defense, they allowed 462 yards to the Gamecocks with 353 passing on 30 attempts. Brady Cook here, 21-31 passing for 237 yards with a touchdown and pick. Mississippi State 2-8. A 33-14 road defeat at Tennessee. The Bulldogs put up 271 yards, 179 rushing for 4.7 yards a carry. Defensively, they allowed 452 yards to the Volunteers with 240 rushing yards for 4.2 yards a carry. Michael Van Buren, 10 of 26 passing for 92 yards and a pick. Missouri has issues on the road. The pass defense has been poor. They give up 68% completions for 9.6 yards per pass attempt. Opposing teams running for over 5 yards a carry against them away. The Tigers are getting inaccurate passing on the road. Bulldogs put up 33 points per game at home and are efficient in their passing game. They've covered 5 of 6. Pick here in Mississippi State here at plus 7.5. All right, next up we have Troy and Louisiana. Troy now 3-7 with a 28-20 road win at Georgia Southern. The Trojans gained 441 yards, 153 rushing for 3.7 yards a carry. On defense, they held the Eagles to 246 yards with 75 rushing for 3.8 yards a carry. Matthew Caldwell, 26 of 32 passing for 288 yards with 2 touchdowns. He rushed for two scores himself. Louisiana now 8-2 after a 24-22 home defeat to South Alabama. The Raging Cajuns posted 410 yards, 137 rushing for 3.9 yards a carry. On defense, they allowed 353 yards to the Jaguars with 285 passing on 34 attempts. Chandler Fields, 14 of 17 passing for 185 yards with a touchdown. He rushed for 28 yards and a score. The Trojans rushed for only 3.1 yards a carry on the road. They surrendered 31 points per game on the road, and they allow 5.2 yards per rush, 69% completion rate. Louisiana offense has been very good against the Sun Belt with 32 points per game, 5 yards per rush, 9 yards per pass attempt. They have defended the run and pass well against the Sun Belt. The play here will be on Louisiana minus 10. We got Georgia State and Texas State college football pick here for Saturday. Georgia State fell to 2-8 with a 27-20 home defeat to Arkansas State. The Panthers gained 411 yards, 65 rushing for 2.8 yards a carry. On defense, they allowed 358 yards to the Red Wolves with 261 rushing for 5.3 yards a carry. Zach Gibson is questionable with a leg injury and left the game. Christian Velo, 17 of 35 passing for 245 yards with a touchdown and pick. He has seen a significant action this season, completing 57% of his passes for 6.5 yards per pass attempt. Texas State 6-4, a 58-3 home victory to Southern Miss. The Bobcats gained 703 yards, 266 rushing for 8.3 yards per carry. On defense, they held the Golden Eagles to 194 yards with 70 passing yards on 20 attempts. Jordan McLeod, 23 of 28 passing for 335 yards with 4 touchdowns and a pick. Georgia State, in their past 3 games, has been able to move the football through the air with 275 yards passing per game. They have held opponents in this period to 65 yards per pass attempt, 6.5 yards per pass attempt. Bobcats have split their past 4 games and have a -3 turnover margin at home. The Bobcats 1-4 the spread at home against losing teams. Pick here Georgia State at plus the points. Got Baylor and Houston college football pick here for Saturday. All right, here we go. Baylor improved to 6-4 with their 49-35 road win at West Virginia. The Bears put up 512 yards, 183 rushing for 5.4 yards a carry. On defense, they allowed 499 yards to the Mountaineers with 262 rushing yards for 5.3 yards a carry. Sawyer Robertson, 26 for 36 passing for 329 yards with 3 touchdowns. Houston now 4-6, a 27-3 road defeat to Arizona. The Cougars put up 326 yards, 135 rushing for 4 yards a carry. Defensively, they allowed 337 yards to the Wildcats with 224 passing yards on 35 attempts. Zian Chris here at 16-27 passing for 191 yards with an interception. He rushed for 55 yards. Baylor defense has struggled on the road, allowing 35 points per game and 7.2 yards per pass attempt. Quarterback accuracy has been an issue for the Bears on the road, 60% completion rate. The Cougars have defended well at home, holding teams to 17 points a game and only 5.5 yards per pass attempt. The Cougars 5-3 to the spread as home underdog. Pick here will be on Houston plus 8. Boise State and Wyoming college football pick Saturday. Boise State 9-1 after their 42-21 road win to San Jose State. The Broncos gained 446 yards, 170 rushing for 4.1 yards a carry. On defense, they allowed 483 yards to the Spartans with 446 passing yards on 50 attempts. Maddox Madsen, 22 of 30 passed for 286 yards with a touchdown. He had a rushing touchdown in the game. Wyoming fell to 2-8. A 24-10 road defeat to Colorado State. The Cowboys put up 237 yards, 117 rushing for 4.3 yards a carry. Defensively, they allowed 446 yards to the Rams with 248 rushing yards for 5.6 yards a carry. Caden Anderson, 13 of 30 passing for 120 yards and he rushed for a touchdown. Wyoming offense has shown improvement as in their past 3 games, put up 28 points per game, 5.3 yards per run, 7.3 yards per pass step, but their running defense has been poor, giving up over their past 3 games nearly 8 yards a carry. The Broncos put up 41 points per game against the Mountain West. They are 8-1 in the over on the road when lying between 56.5 and 63 points. Wyoming here, 6-3 the over as a home underdog. Listen, Gentry will run wild in this game. Pick here will be on Boise State and Wyoming over 56.5. All right, we got Washington State and Oregon State for Saturday. Washington State fell to 8-2 after their 38-35 road defeat to Mexico. The Cougars put up 547 yards, 172 rushing for 5.5 yards a carry. On defense, they allowed 7.3 yards per rush in the game. John Mateer, 25 of 36 passes for 375 yards and 4 touchdowns. He rushed for 65 yards and a score. Oregon State fell to 4-6, a 28-0 road defeat at Air Force. Beavers put up just 175 yards, 69 rushing for 2.9 yards a carry. Defensively, they allowed 409 yards to the Falcons with 270 rushing yards for 4.1 yards a carry. Ben Gould-Bronson missed last week's game with an injury, questionable here. Gabari Johnson saw most of the work last week, 9 of 19 passing, 106 yards and a pick. Oregon State quarterback situation, a massive concern here. In their past 3 games, they're averaging just 6.7 points a game. Running game produces just 3.2 yards a carry over this period with inaccurate quarterback play. Washington State passing offense has been efficient on the road, 8.1 yards per pass attempt. Pick here will be on Washington State, minus 12.5. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. And if you're looking for my best bets, my pre and plays, click that link in the description. That'll take you to my page here at TonySpicks.com. And if you like this video, give us a like, a thumbs up. You really help our channel. I'm Tony T. We'll talk with you later.